What's good? What's going on, YouTube? Yo, Fury Usyk coming up. Fury and Usyk is coming up. First time around, I picked Fury to win the fight. Fury was in the first fight. Usyk came out real quick, established his presence right away, started bagging up. You could say the game plan for Fury was to outbox him. And Fury started to put things together when it got to 2, 3, 4, 5, boxing well, using his feints, staying long, using his jab outside, occasional uppercuts, straight right hands. It looked like he was controlling the action. But if you go back and you watch that first round, that same shot that that Usyk landed on Fury, I believe in the 8th round, he landed it in the first round. He did. It was a looping left hand right over the top. The reason why he's able to land those shots is because Fury, being as big and tall as he is, being able to outbox a lot of the guys, especially in this generation, there wasn't too many, really talented heavyweight fighters. Deontay Wilder wasn't a tremendous boxer, although he was a slugger. He can punch. I would give him definitely the Klitschko fight where he was able to outmaneuver and outsmart Klitschko, who was a talented, very talented fighter, one of the best in his time. But other than that, Fury really hasn't really faced too much of anything of a threat. No one with an IQ as serious as Usyk. But the biggest issue with Fury is that when Fury steps back out of range, a lot of times guys will swing and they'll miss because he's pulling his upper half of his body back. But with Usyk, what he does is he starts timing the body, because the body's gonna stay there. But at the same time, when he punches, Fury punches, but then when he punches afterwards, if he stays close enough to punch with Tyson, he can catch Tyson pulling straight back and Tyson out of position. Tyson doesn't have the best footwork, especially when he's disengaging or at least trying to get away from shots. His footwork is all over the place. His hands are all over the place, so he's not very responsible, with keeping his hands at home to be able to deflect against shots, deflect and defend against punches coming. So a lot of times his hands are down by his waist when he's pulling back and he's trying to elude and evade punches with his feet all over the place, as he's pulling straight back. Usyk recognized that from the opening, from the start. And that changed the tide in the fight when Usyk landed that shot right on the eye of Tyson Fury. And it began to go downhill from Tyson Fury after that. Now, all the body work he invested in early on started to catch up with Tyson Fury. Look, never in my years did I ever think that someone will be able to outlast Tyson Fury, stamina-wise and mentally-wise. Tyson Fury is one of the most mentally tough guys that I've ever came across in this generation of heavyweights. Getting up from Deontay Wilder, that was amazing. Getting up in their rematches and actually finishing in their rematches, and some of the rematches, yeah, he went down as well. And getting up and finishing the fight and knocking out Deontay Wilder is unbelievable, man. That takes so much courage, guts, determination, will to win, so much tenacity, man, to be able to stay and endure whatever's coming your way, man, and make sure you get that victory. Guess what happened, though? Usyk, man. When Usyk landed that shot, man, it was like a resurgence, man. Just like he inserted himself after that. He knew that was his window of opportunity. The momentum quickly shifted after that. I've never seen Fury down bad like that, man. I've never seen him get pushed to the brink to where it almost looked like he wasn't gonna finish the fight. But then little by little, he was able to pull himself out and he started to fight back, but it was too late. See, this time around, Tyson can't give Usyk any type of hope. He can't. Now, what kind of game plan can he come up with? First, there's only one area where I see that he can work. He got to work that body. You know, there were some spots during the first fight where he put Usyk on his back foot, and he did well. He pushed him back. He was banging him downstairs to the body. You know, that comes with risk too. It comes with risk because he's so tall, and when he drops his hands down low, he exposes his head. So that comes with risk too. You know, with going down to that body. But from what I've seen, Usyk has been hurt to the body many times, man. Many times throughout his career. You know, although I believe he has like 3 losses or something like that. You know, the Dubois fight, that was a body shot. That wasn't a low blow. He played it off, but that was a body shot that Dubois landed. And he coughed it up. That's the only way I see Usyk coughing it up, man. He gonna have to find a way to get to that body. You know, he was able to hurt Usyk upstairs with a couple of shots, uppercuts as well. But the adjustment that I think that they're gonna make, they're gonna come forward. You know, you look at Fury and his build as of late, he's put on a lot of weight. He's gonna look to bag up Usyk this time. He's going to look to put the pressure on him. He's going to look to maul him. He's going to look to jump on him extremely early and try to wear this man down. And now, is that a great plan? It's a different plan. I personally think he needs to do a little bit of everything to beat Usyk. I think he needs to press forward sometimes, and I also think he needs to box sometimes. I don't think there's just one thing you can do against Usyk, because once he figures you out, and Usyk will figure you out. Remember, Usyk is used to guys coming at him full throttle, full force. Cruiserweight division, being a small heavyweight as well, he's used to guys coming at him. You know, this ain't no different. He's used to Fury trying to come in, Anthony Joshua trying to come in and bully him, man. He's too smart, too technical, you know, and he's too disciplined. And that's the biggest difference. The biggest difference between Fury and Usyk. Although, again, I'm going to say it. Fury definitely has a lot of skills and ability. But Usyk has just enough skill. And he's more technical and more efficient with his work. You know, he makes less mistakes than the Tyson Fury. So that was the difference in the first fight. This second time around, I think there's a couple more elements that I really didn't pay attention to. You know, the intangibles is one thing. You know, I know that both these guys, they no joke inside, man. They got what it takes. They got the will to win. But what are they really doing it for? That's something that we got to think about. That's something that I'm thinking about. What are they doing it for? You know, Fury, I don't know if Fury's about legacy anymore. I really don't. You know, being about legacy, man, that's another gear that you have, man. You know, when you're thinking about that, when you're thinking about being the best ever, right? The best to ever do it. That's another gear you can tune into. That's another notch up in your belt. You know, but when you're just doing it for the money's gonna be there whether you win or lose. Win or lose, the money gonna be there, and you know that. You know, you're not gonna push yourself if it comes down to it. You're really not gonna push yourself. You know, you need something other than money to motivate you in this game. You know, your family can motivate you. Your kids can motivate you. You can motivate yourself again because you want to be considered the best. You know, but you got to have little things in your back pocket that can help you overcome whatever it is, whatever pressure you feel, you know, or whatever doubt is going through your mind, man, that you can't finish. So I think who has that, man, is Usyk. Usyk don't strike me as a guy that just think about the money. Usyk strikes me as a guy and a fighter that thinks about legacy over the money, because he knows that the money gonna come. The legacy, the money gonna come with the legacy. The hard fight's gonna come with the money. That's just what it is. That's how it goes. That's how I was in my career. Take the hard fights. The harder the fights, the more money I'm gonna make. And the better my legacy is going to be. So this time, I'm going with Usyk. I think that Fury can definitely make some adjustments and make things interesting. I really do. But something about Usyk, man, that I didn't really understand in the second fight, were in the first fight, excuse me, in the first fight. He's just built different, man. He's just built different. He wants him more than everybody. And if Fury gives any sign of fatigue or weakness, Usyk gonna smell it. He's gonna smell it, and he's gonna take it to Tyson Fury. And I think this time, when he takes it to him, he gonna stop him. So I'm going Usyk with a late stoppage. That's what I'm going. Usyk with a late stoppage. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that fight. Check y'all later. Appreciate y'all for watching. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And if you like what you're hearing, hit that like button. Peace.